So today, Millie and I will be walking around SOKA University of America. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day in Southern California, here at SOKA University, December 7th, 2025. We're going to do another perspective video, of course. Here. All right. As I may have mentioned before, Millie really likes long grass. Some of her favorite landscaping is long grass. A lot of long grass, a lot of really nice landscaping at SOKA University of America. And as I said, this will be from the dog's perspective. Let me get it at least right. And let's go. Take a little walk around SOKA University on a beautiful Sunday morning. About 65 degrees and sunny. And I will do my best to capture what Millie sees out here. She really loves the landscaping here. And this is her perspective. And here she goes, enjoying the landscaping. Sniffing away. SOKA University has a really beautiful campus. Got the nice, love the architecture of these buildings. Very nice. And the fountains are really cool. And it's kind of since it's a university founded by Buddhists, it has really fascinating architecture and really cool stuff. But this is Millie's perspective. Millie's perspective is the really cool landscaping. So well, there's a very popular trails to walk dogs on, and public is allowed to visit and walk their dogs around here, and it's very, very popular for dogs, for people with dogs to walk around here. So where's the crossing right here? While the people who are walking their dogs are taking in all the scenery and beautiful buildings and the fountains over there and all that good stuff, this is what the dogs are doing. Checking out stuff, smelling stuff, checking out the landscaping, seeing where other dogs have been, where they have left a mark, and of course leaving their own mark. That's what the dogs are doing, while everybody else is looking around at the beautiful buildings and scenery at SOKA University of America. So So for those of you who have wondered, while you're walking your dogs around here, how does this place look to them? Well, it looks like this. Just like that. That's how it looks to your dog. Millie is enjoying herself the way only a dog can. Following the beautiful smells, checking out where others of her kind have been. And that's what she does. And that's what your dog is doing while you're walking. While you're walking along. And as I've said on the other two we did, I can't always tell if Millie's in there, how well we're seeing her, but we're trying to keep track of what she's doing and what she's seeing and what she's checking out. We used to park down the street and walk up here from, but she is getting older, so she's about 15, so parking down the street's not her, requires a bit of a climb uphill to get here, so today we just used the guest parking. So she wouldn't have to have extra climbing. She still gets around really good, but not as big on climbing hills as she used to be. I think I'm getting her perspective. Millie, are you in here? Yeah, she's in here. So, and also we have been all around these trails, public dog walk trails they have, and so much cool landscaping, she can't decide what to check out next. But we've been all around these trails, and if you walk the whole thing, all over this universe, all over the public trails, you can cover some distance. It goes all the way up. There's a gazebo at the end of the road here. This is, I believe this is University, or is this Friendship? The two streets we take are Friendship and University. I think this is Friendship, and then we're going to turn on University to go back, or vice versa. She's still getting used to this concept of having the camera near her so we can get her perspective. And all this landscaping that she enjoys is designed by students of the university. a little bit more finicky today. Not moving as fast as she was yesterday either, but she's doing all right. Been here many times. This is the first time in a while. And there's so much landscaping that she has a little trouble deciding what to check out next. Okay, she must have smelled something good up there because she's picking up the pace. I'm not altogether sure how much of this I'm getting because I can't really see when I'm filming until I check it out later after we're done. She's looking around, checking out all the cool smells around here. We'll go this way. She's thinking, what are we checking out next? Let's see what's over here. We had some pretty good rain in November, so landscaping is getting greener. It's the beginning of the rainy season for Southern California, so the landscaping is getting greener and there's a lot more cool smells for her to check out. The university campus here in Aliso Viejo is surrounded by wilderness and nature areas. We've seen deer, and we've also seen hawks. And of course it attracts a lot of really cool insects, bees and butterflies, and it also attracts a lot of birds. A lot of birds. And including hummingbirds. Don't see any hummingbirds right now, but we have seen them around here. Seems to be a little more camera shy than usual. Either that or she's been more contemplative, because this is a university founded by Buddhists, so maybe she's practicing walking meditation. I'm not real sure. She seems to be a little more contemplative. That's a correct word. Contemplative. Here comes another dude. Alright, let's go this way. Come on. Also popular with joggers, dog walkers and joggers. There's a nice neighborhood just across on the other side of Wood Canyon, which is the street. The entrance is at Wood Canyon, the university. And across the other side of Wood Canyon, there's a nice neighborhood. People come in there, take their dogs, and come in here to jog in the neighborhood. And they allow visitors. There's a visitor parking lot for those who don't live immediately, like right by the across the street. They've got they allow visitor parking, and as I have said a few times before with the other videos we've done, I'm never altogether sure exactly how much a milli I'm getting on this thing. How about over here? Nice succulents. Most of the landscaping is much of the landscaping native to this area and other areas with some places with similar climates. And of course, different times of year, different flowers bloom and whatnot. So, depending on when we're here, like these particular succulents, you see the flowers aren't currently in bloom, but I think they have really beautiful flowers when they are in bloom. And occasionally a little some people call them weeds, but I don't know. If they're pretty plants, I don't call them weeds. But they work their way in here, like this dandelion over here. Am I getting the dandelion? Not real sure. I think I am. Yeah, there it is. So a few dandelions have found their way in here amongst the landscaping. Millie's 15 years old, so her eyes are also 15 years old. So she's not real thrilled about walking towards the sun. But we're gonna turn the corner here soon. I wish I could get her doggy sunglasses. I don't know if you can get doggy sunglasses, or how you would get them to stay on her head. Those smell nice, don't they? But instead of going all the way up to the gazebo, which is another half mile, and then have them come back. We're going to just circle around. The intersection coming up. We go back that way on the other side. Right, so on the other side we're going up there. Interested in something over here. A lot of dogs passing. Good morning. Trying to get a perspective video, a dog perspective. All right. Have a nice day. All right, let's go. A little bit more sun. But we will turn around soon and she won't be facing the sun. Really peaceful setting. Even when classes are in session, it's usually pretty quiet on the trail. Unless there's some crazy old man talking his head off to do a video then. But usually it's pretty quiet. You know, some people walk by to have conversations and stuff. But usually they're very quiet and peaceful. You hear a lot of nature. And if I quit jabbering so much, quit talking so much, you can hear some of the nature around here. Okay, those are not planned landscaping, but still pretty cool stuff. Stuff that popped up since it rained. A lot of new green growth since it was raining a lot a week or two ago. I really won't be able to tell how this looks until I look at it after we're done. Oops, excuse me. Good morning. I'm going to turn around, turn the corner up here, head back to the other side. See, no, she's really smart. She's really smart. Really smart puppy. 15-year-old puppy. She's really smart. And she knows that we're coming to the turnaround point. Smell something over here. See, we humans just walk right by this stuff. We don't think any, we go, oh, pretty scenery. But we don't really think about what it smells like. Or where other dogs have, what other dogs have left for our dogs to check out. Let's go this way. But everything really smells nice to a dog, and that's what matters to them. Where are you, Millie? Oh, there she is. Ah, what's this smell? Ah. Okay, let's head up this way. Take some deep breaths, and you notice there really are not a lot of nice. It really does smell nice, especially after it's been raining. Oop, here it comes up. There's a golden coming by. Let's hold on. That's a pretty one too. All right, this way. Let's turn the corner right up there. Let's go this way. Well, you're looking at the hills and wilderness and the wildlife and the buildings. Beautiful buildings here. This is what your dog is looking at.